Lindsey Vonn and her ex Tiger Woods nude photos leaked.
We'll tell you what the Olympic skier is doing to fight back after her cell was hacked.
Tyrese Gibson in recovery mode after undergoing a 3-hour surgery. We'll tell you what we know.
Prince William discussing his mother Diana's eating disorder for the first time.
Bachelor Nation erupts as President Trump's military speech interrupts Bachelor in Paradise, and the reactions are priceless.
Plus, Simone Biles is off the market. The Olympic star goes Instagram official with her first ever boyfriend.
Shaun T is keeping us fit for the final phase of summer.
Take it up high here. Hey, single, double, move it back.
Happy Tuesday, People.com, Facebook Live. Welcome to People Now. A lot to get to today, including last night's Bachelor in Paradise episode being interrupted by President Trump's military speech. Viewers not too happy about the unexpected deviation. So in response to that, we want to know, in general, in life, what's your biggest pet peeve? We cannot wait for your answers to this question. It's our Facebook question of the day. Let us know in the comments below. But first, here's what you need to know and what's trending. Prince William is opening up about Princess Diana's battle with bulimia for the first time. In a new documentary called Wasting Away, The Truth About Anorexia, the prince gets candid about his mother's personal experience with an eating disorder, revealing he is proud that Diana went public about the issue 22 years ago, saying, quote, "These are illnesses. Mental health needs to be taken as seriously as physical health." In 1995, Princess Diana famously spoke about her struggle with bulimia during a BBC interview, saying, quote, "I didn't like myself. I was ashamed. I couldn't cope with the pressures. I had bulimia for a number of years, and that's like a secret disease. It's a repetitive pattern, which is very destructive. It was my escape mechanism." In the documentary, former ITN newsreader Mark Austin and his 22-year-old daughter Maddie, who endured and overcame a devastating battle with anorexia herself, explore the impact of eating disorders. And after Prince William read a newspaper article about the duo, he actually wrote to Austin praising his bravery, which is how the prince got involved in the project. On camera, Prince William applauds Austin and his daughter for, quote, "normalizing the conversation about mental health," and calls the fact that they are speaking out, quote, "incredibly brave." What a great story. Well, guys, Lindsey Vonn is the latest victim of a celebrity phone hack, but the Olympic skier is fighting back after intimate photos of her and her ex-boyfriend Tiger Woods were leaked online. In an exclusive statement to People, Vonn's spokesperson says, quote, "It is an outrageous and despicable invasion of privacy for anyone to steal and illegally publish private, intimate photos." Going on to say, Lindsey will take all necessary and appropriate legal action to protect and enforce her rights and interests. She believes the individuals responsible for hacking her private photos, as well as the websites that encourage this detestable conduct, should be prosecuted to the fullest extent under the law. The photos of Vonn and Woods were taken several years ago while the two were dating. The skier split from Woods in 2015 and has been dating former Los Angeles Rams assistant coach Keenan Smith since last year. Stay on People.com as this story continues to develop. Tyrese Gibson is doing well and in recovery after undergoing a 3-hour surgery. The Fate of the Furious star posted a photo of himself from a hospital bed as his daughter Shayla hugged him on Monday. He captioned the pic, "My amazing wife and daughter have been by my side every step of the way. When it comes down to the real stuff, no one is ever there but family." He went on to say, "Father God, I thank you for your extended grace and mercy. 3-hour surgery, I made it through. I was in the middle of my procedure during the eclipse. I hope one day I figure out exactly what that meant." The actor also thanked fans for their prayers and said, quote, "God has a way of forcing us to slow down." It's not clear what type of surgery Gibson underwent, but he did post a series of photos on Instagram earlier Monday with several of his co-stars, including Vin Diesel, writing that he felt blessed and that he was nervous heading into surgery. People has reached out to Gibson's reps for comment. Of course, we are wishing him all the best. Well, last night, Bachelor Nation not at all happy with Donald Trump after Bachelor in Paradise was interrupted by the president's speech on his new military strategy in Afghanistan. Fans used some healthy social media venting to express their anger. Thanks for that one, Ulixa3 Joe. That infamous eye roll. It's a good one, Kayla Lance saying, "Unless Donald is telling us who Raven gave her rose to, I don't care." She wrote it in all caps too, guys. She really meant that. Lindsay channeling Dexter here. "Are you freaking kidding me? Turn my show back on." Angry. Adam Jr. probably tweeting what most of Bachelor Nation was thinking last night. "Someone put my president, Chris Harrison, back on my screen." And how about a little Viola Davis to show Bachelor Nation's pure disgust? Hope tweeting what we all felt when we heard the words, "This is an ABC News special report." Roll the eyes and walk away. It was crazy how everyone erupted about that, but now it's time to get into the details from last night's episode. It was dramatic. It is that time again. Love triangles are forming on Bachelor in Paradise. The first rose ceremony of the season sadly sent 4 bachelors packing, but it was the newcomers to Paradise that stirred up the drama on last night's episode. First, Adam Gottschalk from Rachel's season of The Bachelorette showed up, whisking Raven away on a date that included margaritas and dancing. Raven admitted to Adam that she also likes Ben, but said that she was, quote, up in the air, which did not stop the two from enjoying a steamy makeout before calling it a night. Meanwhile, Dean and Christina, who seemed to hit it off from the very first night, well, they were putting the brakes on their budding relationship. Dean pulling Christina aside last night to tell her, quote, it would be good for both of us to slow down a little bit. Not a good sign, but Christina presented Dean with a rose during the rose ceremony anyway. Things did go downhill quickly after, though. Danielle Lombard from Nick's season of The Bachelor showed up in Paradise with a date card for none other than Dean. He accepted the date with Danielle right in front of Christina, turning many cast members against Dean right on the spot. On their date, Dean and Danielle rode ATVs, they talked, and they kissed. When Dean returned from the date, he reassured Christina he still cared about her. Still flirting with both of his romantic interests, it did not work well for Dean, with Christina beelining for her room in tears by the end of the night. The rest of the cast was pretty angry that he would treat Christina that way, but Dean himself chalked the crying up to Christina, quote, letting her emotions get the best of her sometimes. Whew. We'll definitely be tuning into tonight's episode to see how all of this drama plays out. Maybe not the best thing to say.
Yeah, I don't think you ever say that if you're a guy.
No, and especially if you're like double dating. But again, you're on Bachelor in Paradise, everyone.
Yes,
so.
And everyone is very emotional. All right, let's check in with Facebook Live. We're talking everyone's biggest pet peeves. Janet's biggest pet peeve is liars.
John says people playing music loudly on public transportation.
I can see that.
We all have earbuds, pretty much, right? Like, get some earbuds. Like, close it off.
Very true.
And I hate it when people stand up on the airplane, right? When you pull up to the gate and everyone in the back of the plane tries to jet to the front. If they don't have a connected flight, it's like, just sit down, just be calm. We all got to get out of this plane. Anyway. Lots of pet peeves.
You're getting riled up this morning.
Being aired on today's show. Keep the Facebook comments coming in. We'll check in with you again soon. But first, Andrea, more Force and Star Trek.
Yes, Jeremy. We are kicking off Star Trek with some Olympic-level romance. After putting love on the back burner to pursue her Olympic dreams, Simone Biles, who previously told Entertainment Tonight that she's, quote, never had a boyfriend, is now declaring herself officially off the market. The 20-year-old gold medalist posted this sweet pic to her Instagram account on Monday night, captioning the photo, always smiling with you. Although Simone did not identify her new beau in the post, People reveals that the mystery man is fellow gymnast Stacey Irvin, who shared an adorable snap of his own, writing, words cannot express how incredibly proud I am of you, all you've accomplished, and how well you carry yourself. You make me feel like I am the luckiest man alive. Congratulations on your induction to the USA Gymnastics Hall of Fame. I can't wait to see what the future has in store. Very cute. Simone took Irvin as her date as she was inducted into the USA Gymnastics Hall of Fame on Sunday night. Can't wait to see more pics of the happy couple. All right, the one and only Beyoncé may be a new mama to 3 young kids, but the 35-year-old songstress still knows how to slay. Just 10 weeks after delivering twins Rumi and Sir, Queen Bee flaunted her post-baby bod in a sexy new video montage posted to her Instagram account on Monday night. Wearing an off-the-shoulder wine and nude-colored mini dress, which retails for only $179, Queen Bee paired the tight-fitted bodycon with an emerald velvet duster jacket, adding emerald, gold, and silver jewelry, a navy Chiari Boni bag, and black strappy heels. Beyoncé posted even more photos of the high-fashion shoot on her website, dubbing the sultry look wine and grind. Gotta say, you should definitely keep on grinding, Beyoncé, looking really fabulous. And those are your Star Treks for today.
Stay with us, guys. Up-and-comer Lindsay L. revealing what it's really like to tour with country superstar Brad Paisley. Plus, Shaun T is showing us some dance moves that are sure to make you work up a sweat. Stick around.
This is King Cutie in People. His Royal Highness Prince George Alexander Louis of Cambridge. These are George's parents, George's home, his Nana, the Queen, and his staff of 644 Englishmen. This is George's dog Lupo, who inspired his favorite book, The Adventures of the Royal Dog Lupo, one George will share now that he's a big brother. People. The details make the story. Don't miss this week's People.
It was really cool because I went over to his house to borrow a guitar, and we ended up staying for like 6 hours, like all day. And he took us in his truck around and showed us like Faith Hill's house and Justin Timberlake's house. And he just like was taking around like seeing all these houses, and then we went to go get coffee, and like a million people were like, Billy Ray, like, can I get a picture? It was crazy. He's like when I was just hanging out with him, I was playing him all my music, like my new music, and you forget that he's like a mega star, and then you go in a coffee shop and you're just like, oh wow.
Can I get an amen?
One thing he said to me was, you know, you don't necessarily have to have all your eggs in one basket. So like, what he means is like music. He's like, you know, music's my love, but why not do acting? Like, why not do that, and why not do this? And that stuck with me. There's also a note written by Johnny Cash on his wall, which is really cool. Like, it said something along the lines of like, the first few years are the toughest, give them hell. Love, Johnny Cash. It was just like, whoa.
Yeah, advice from Billy Ray Cyrus, handwritten notes from Johnny Cash. No big deal at all. That's rising pop and R&B artist Spencer Sutherland, who just made his acting debut in CMT's hit comedy series Still the King. Now, the 24-year-old singer apparently went through quite the transformation to resemble a young Billy Ray, or at least his character, all the way down to that glorious mullet made famous by the achy breaky heart star himself. Watch this.
I won't screw it up. I know all the songs you guys play, and I'm good.
Let's see what you got, young blood. You got a name?
It's Brown. Vernon Brown.
That was my first acting endeavor, like ever, I've ever had. And it was amazing. It sparked a new passion. It's a lot of fun, man. It was fun to wear a mullet with.
That's what I was gonna say. The mullet, man, was epic.
Here's the mullet story. So they literally like slicked my hair with this like wig gel, and it was like, it looked like I was bald.
Okay. Also flat back is.
Oh yeah. Like, and it didn't come out for like 2 days.
Oh wow.
And then they put the wig on, and it was like down to here. And we went like from base camp to set, and we're like, hey, is this good? And Billy's like, no, it needs to be shorter. So we went back and we cut it, then we went back and he's like, nah, shorter. Then we went back and then it was like to here, and he's like, no, it needs to be longer. So we added hair back. The wig process was about 6 hours.
This is Jennifer Lawrence in People. This is Jennifer photobombing Taylor Swift, and Sarah Jessica Parker and Liam Hemsworth, proving that while we all love the fashion of the red carpet, it's people who steal the show. People. The details make the story.
Right here, baby. Don't keep me waiting on you.
I feel like this is the first record that sounds like me. You know, I've been working in the studio with my producer Christian Bush from the country band Sugarland, and I finally feel like I've made music that's my sound. When we started planning and pre-production for this record, my producer was like, Lindsey, what's your favorite record of all time? And I was like, well, Continuum by John Mayer. And he's like, okay, great, I want you to record the whole thing, front to back. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, the only rules are you have 2 weeks. You need to play every instrument, and you need to do it by yourself at your studio at the label.
No big
deal. And I was like, okay. So I cleared my schedule, and 8 a.m. till 3 a.m. for the next 2 weeks, I re-recorded Continuum.
Wow.
My favorite record of all times. And so, you know, fast forward 14 days later, and I hand this CD over to Christian, and I was like, I have learned so much about myself, about the way John Mayer plays guitar, about the way I play guitar, and most importantly, how I love to hear a band recorded in the studio. And he just laughed, and he's like, well, now it's time for us to do that with your own music.
Wow, pretty cool, Lindsey. Talk about a girl who can do it all. And the country up-and-comer whose hit single Waiting on You has created quite the buzz. Just released her first studio album, The Project. The new record, which is our Toyota People Pick of the Day, heavily features Lindsey's epic guitar skills, but it's not all the rising star has been up to these days. She is currently touring with Brad Paisley on his Weekend Warrior World Tour. Lindsey opening up about what it's like working with the country great on the road. Check this out.
Well, he's a huge prankster.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've always been sort of looking around my back to make sure that he's not going to prank me today. A few things have gone on. He definitely put a photoshopped version of Dustin Lynch on this sort of naked man's body wearing a Speedo.
Oh, nice.
So that was funny.
Okay, yeah.
On the encore.
So he's a Photoshop connoisseur.
He's a Photoshop
Yeah.
connoisseur, and he's just, his attention to detail is insane. Like, it's so inspiring for me to watch an artist at this level of his career, and he's just so good at everything he does. And to the videos that are going on behind each song as he's playing
playing them on stage, I mean, he just makes sure everything is in his voice and right to his vision, and it's just so motivating to watch. Like, still at this level of his career, he's working that hard.
All right, guys, even though August is almost over, it's never too late to get your summer fitness rolling before a fabulous fall. Fitness and transformation motivator Shaun T has the moves for you to sweat in style. Try this simple workout anywhere you go, and you'll be ready for the dance floor anytime your favorite song comes on. Watch this.
I want you to dance at the club like whoa, whoa, and really break a sweat too. I got my dancers here. We're gonna work it out. You guys ready to go? Ready. First move, 5, 6, single, single, double knee, 1, 2, 3, other side, hit 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's the first move. The second one is called the ball change wave. 5, 6, 7, ball change and wave low. And take it up high here and give it some groove like that. Okay, the next move, where y'all going? Where y'all going? Next move is single, single, double, throw it back in 5, 6, single, single, double. Take it 1, hands up, 3, and other side, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. The next move and final move is called the cross step throw. 5, 6, cross step throw. Cross step and throw up, down, cross step and throw up, down. Are you ready to go? Let's do it with some music. Find your groove. Don't matter who's around, just have a good time. Throw it out. You can go to the mirror, look around, have fun. Try it with us. Here's 5, 6, single, single, double knee, 1. Lift it up, other side. Ready? Next move, ball change, wave. Take it up high here. Hey, single, single, double, move it back. Throw it up right here, other side. Hey, kick, step, cross out. Cross, step, throw up, down, and cross, step. There you go. Just keep on doing it, have fun. You know what, do it to your favorite song over and over again. Not only will you be ready for the club in body, but you can walk on the dance floor like, whoa.
Woo! Can't wait. I'm gonna
I
try
like
it.
this move.
Yeah.
I don't even me just doing it was really bad. I'm so bad at dancing. It does not fail.
No, that looked great.
All right, let's check in with Facebook Live one last time. We've been asking you what your biggest pet peeve is, besides my dancing maybe. Carrie says, biggest pet peeve, those that drive in the left-hand lane of the interstate not to pass just because, holding up the flow of traffic.
Oh, that's a good one. Man, that's frustrating. Laura says people who take their shoes off on airplanes.
Oh, yeah, that's really dumb.
Oh.
Or when you order tuna on the airplanes.
Oh, yeah, like you bring in some food.
Yeah, or bring in
like,
food, yes. Ray says when someone tells you they're going to do something for you and they never do.
Stick with it, people. Leaving the toothpaste open, Saloni says, and that's kind of a pet peeve because it's kind of like, you know, it dries it out, it just gets gross.
I guess. I don't know if that really bothers
You don't care
me
about
that
that.
much.
Allie says slow walkers.
That sometimes does.
Like on a busy New York like street, you can't get around.
Yeah,
Or people that spread out on the sidewalk.
Oh, yeah.
Or people that get on the subway train and they don't move beyond the door and they don't fill in the car. Boy, rant about New York City all day long. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
The smell of urine on the streets, that is a pet peeve.
Oh, yeah. I don't like when people burp and then blow in your face.
Okay. No, they're saying, move it along. People yelling in my ear. Thanks for watching. Be sure to tune in again tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Marlon Wayans is talking about his new NBC comedy Marlon, plus Property Brothers Jonathan and Drew Scott are giving us a confess sesh that you will not want to miss.
Yes, thank you so much for watching. For now, we leave you with one last thing from singer Spencer Sutherland. Enjoy.
Bye, guys.
Hey guys, I'm musician Spencer Sutherland, and this is one last thing. My last boys' night was last night in New York City. We had just finished like a really cool iHeart showcase, and we went to a bar and hung out, and it was just really cool, like having all the camaraderie of my band and my best friends. The last song that was stuck in my head was probably "We Are Never Ever Getting Back Together" by Taylor Swift, because we just listened to it like last week, and it's a great song. The last time I laughed so hard I cried was we were trying to do a voice of some cartoon character, and it's like a mouse, and my friend like did it and it sounded super Italian, and it was just really funny.